welcome to my first market day vlog. Never done one of these, but they seem to be the done thing, so here we go. It's 6:30 in the morning. The boys woke up 5:45, which is awesome, so I have them plonked in front of Miss Rachel so I can get myself together, do breakfast. And so today is the first market I've done in a long time, and since I started crocheting. It was a little bit last minute. I didn't have anything ready. I had a month to make a whole market stall's worth of stock. So I've been frantic and still finishing off projects for today. I started this little T-Rex. So hopefully I can get that done in time. I don't think I'm anywhere near ready. I haven't even packed the car yet, but the market's not until 2. We can't set up until 1, so it's a bit of a drive. It's up in Methven, where I used to live, but I'm in Christchurch now, so it's about an hour and 20-minute drive. So 1:12, so I'm hoping to leave. I'd like to leave by 10 so I can go catch up with some friends, but we'll see. I definitely need to take a shower, and I'm taking Lee's car today because he's got the boys, so we need to unpack the car so that I can pack all my stuff into it. I didn't get a chance to see what my setup would look like. I'm just going to wing it when I get there. I did a little bit, but I'm borrowing a table when I'm there, so it's going to be a bit of a hope that it all works out. I did get some change, so I've got some money for like a float, and I did write a list of everything I need, so hopefully I can get myself sorted this morning before I have to go. But you're going to come with me on this first market journey. I'm also doing a giveaway today. I did a Facebook, Instagram giveaway, so I'll be doing that draw at 12 o'clock today before the market, so the lucky winner can come and pick up their winnings if they're in Methven. So we will see how we go. I am going to go and sort out breakfast and try and finish my little T-Rex, and put my headphones in so I don't have to listen to Miss Rachel, because as much as she's a godsend, it gets a bit long in the tooth. So I will come back in a little bit, but that will be right now. Okay, it is 10 to 11. I've had a shower, packed up the car, and I realised this morning that I'd forgotten to get anything to cover the table with. I'm borrowing a table from the venue, but I didn't have a sheet or anything, so I had to stop at the warehouse to grab a couple of sheets. They didn't have any white ones, so I went with grey, so I hope it doesn't look really crap. And so off we go. I've given myself heaps of time to get there, and then I can go and have a coffee with my friend before setup starts at 1. So off we go! Also driving Lee's car at the moment, which is the manual, and so I'm not used to that, and I keep forgetting to change the gear. So hopefully I make it in one piece to. So on the day I forgot to typically do any videos or photos or anything, so here's my setup. It actually was super quick to sort out. I was really happy with it. This is from another angle, and I took some stuff to do while I was there. So here's a flower turtle, and I just thought they were really cute together. And then this was my awesome trolley that I took with me to cart everything to and from the venue. Hi everyone. Okay, Methven Craft there, done, packed up, heading back to the car, and we finished a bit early because it was pretty quiet, so just gonna get packed up, and then tomorrow I'll sit down and do a rundown. I can, however, give massive props to my beach trolley, which has held everything that I needed to and from the market. What's up everyone? It's the day after my market, and I just thought I would do a little bit of a roundup, see a bit more about how it went, and lessons learned, everything like that, what I sold. So let's get into it. I got my notebook here. So this market just as a background, is New Market. This was only the second time they'd run it. One of the ladies that's local in Methven had the idea and said, oh, who'd be keen? And there was quite a few people that said, yeah, I'd have a stall. I wasn't able to do the first market, which was at the end of June, but I was able to do the following one, so she's running them every 2 weeks. So if there's anyone in Canterbury, Methven, Christchurch area that's wanting to get involved, let me know. Always looking for new stall holders. The day was, unfortunately, the weather was supposed to be really bad, and so there were a few stall holders that dropped out last minute. There's a few people that were sick and things like that, so it actually ended up being quite a small group of us that went, which was a shame. But there was actually a friend of mine who, she sells honey. There was a lady that does, I forgot to get the all of the names of all the businesses. I was going to do a little video and I just completely forgot, so I'll do that the next one. I am going to do it again. So yeah, honey. There was a lady that sold like yummy soaps and lavender. She had a lavender farm. Some thrifty secondhand retro stuff, which was really cool. That's the organizer's little business. A coffee stand who sold not drinkable coffee, but coffee beans, which is drinkable. And a lady who makes really beautiful children's clothing. I think her daughter does as well. Excuse me. So yeah, there wasn't too many of us. The first one I had was a lot busier, so hopefully in the next 2 weeks it'll be busy again. So what did I sell? I had quite a few people come and check out the stall, and lots of really great feedback. But I didn't sell that much. I made back my costs for petrol and the stall fee, so that was great, and I made a little bit on top, which covered food on the way home. But mostly it was just the experience, because I haven't done a market in forever. So I sold a tiny turtle, one leggy froggy, some of my earrings, the sunflower earrings, one little T-Rex, another tiny turtle, and one of my flower turtles. So not hugely successful in sales. It would have been nice to have sold a bit more, but I'm hopeful for the next one. So things that I am really happy about, that I had no idea how my setup was going to go, or how much of a pain it was going to be to lug all of my stuff from the car to the venue and everything like that. And I will say, for anyone out there that does markets, and there is a little bit of back and forth that you have to do, get a beach trolley. They are amazing. I thought maybe I was going to have to do 2 or 3 trips, because I have the crates, like the wooden crates that for putting all of my stuff on. They're bulky and they don't stack very well for travel, and I thought I was going to be backwards and forward, and they're a bit heavy. And actually, plus my 2 big boxes of plushies, but I was able to load everything into the trolley with bungee cords and do it in one trip. It was amazing. So that was one thing I am definitely always going to do. I did have another little trolley, like portable, foldable, small trolley thing, which I wasn't sure if I would need, but I didn't need it, so that was great. So get a beach trolley, they're great. And then it's somewhere and it just slides under the table. So that's my top tip number 1. The next thing that I did, which I've seen a few people say, here's your checklist of things that you should always take with you to a market, and this is what I did. So I took a bunch of stuff to work on, just in case I didn't have much to do. If it was not, I wanted to have projects, something to do. And it's always nice, especially when you're selling crochet goods, for people to see that it was actually you that made them, So I worked on one of my little T-Rex things. I was doing a big version, and I took some yarn to make some more little mushrooms. So originally I just wanted to take some safety eyes, and this is my safety eye box, and I have them all in here, and I didn't know what size I would need, and it was only taking up a little bit of the box. I was like, oh, just take the whole thing. And then I've got sorry about the rattling. So in here I've got all my safety eyes. I've got some extra keychain
bits for if I had some quite small little animals that I was going to offer if they wanted to turn it into a keychain or like a backpack buddy, so I could add one on. I do have a little thing of jump rings as well. Bulldog clips, these were super useful, like for my tablecloth, to kind of bunch it around the table and clip it so it wasn't hanging down awkwardly, and just bulldog clips are always handy. Highlighter, or not highlighter pens, permanent markers, a bunch of crochet hooks are in there as well, some scissors, stitch markers, my little froggy mascot. There's some black embroidery thread in there in case I was going to do eyes or faces or anything. Oh, there's the jump rings. Everything's actually in this box. Pliers, there's scissors, I've got a lighter and some string, some safety pins, sewing needles, a little bit of everything was in there. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just get another one of these boxes that's a bit smaller, and then I don't have to bring all of my safety eyes because I didn't need to bring them all. I just couldn't be bothered to find a different box. So this worked out so amazing, and it meant that I could just have it, pop it open when I need anything. So highly recommend a go-to for that, because I definitely used it. I didn't actually get a chance to make anything that needed safety eyes. I finished off my T-Rex, but he already had his eyes in, and I made one of my turtles. I put some flower petals on one of my turtles, but mostly I was just chatting with people coming through and the other vendors. And then the other thing that I had was my bag with all of my absolute necessities in it. So I'll take you through that. Okay, so this is my everything Hermione's bag. Hopefully I don't get told off for copyright or anything. Okay, so what I took, this was it's a bum bag, fanny pack, depends where you're from. It's got all my money in it, my change. I wanted something I could wear so that I didn't have to worry about walking away from like my float and anything that I did make. So that was really good. I picked this up for like 20 bucks. Nice and big, lots of pockets. And then I had my coffee cup. Absolutely never go anywhere without it. Frank and Green, I love these coffee cups because they are like, they don't spill, and I sometimes use it around the house when I'm taking care of the kids, because I know that if they try to pick up my coffee, they're not gonna spill it everywhere because they're getting to that age. So Frank and Green, love you. And so yeah, coffee cup. It's getting a bit gross on the bottom. Paracetamol for headaches, really important. Hand cream, chewing gum, tennis ball, which is actually I put my crochet hooks in it for ergonomics. And then I had a charging pack for my phone with a charge lead, because there is nothing worse than not being able to use your phone. So yeah, charge pack, and because my phone was also serving as a calculator as well, so I wanted to make sure that my phone didn't die. I also bought wet wipes with me, which came really in handy for many things. This is my necklace I was wearing yesterday. We had some pizza, so I got like greasy hands, so that was handy. But also for my chalkboards, I was writing my pricing on my little chalkboards, and I messed it up a bunch of times, so I was able to easily wipe it out. I mean, I'm a mum, so I think as soon as you enter mumhood, you realise how handy wet wipes are. So I never really go anywhere without them. I always have some in the car. Lip balm, also something I'm never without. I also made sure, that's kind of everything, my headphones, and oh yeah, that was the other thing I took with me, some embroidery floss. I was going to make some earrings while I was there. My headphones for not for while I was at the market, but I just think it's always good to have them. And the radio broke in the car, so I actually listened to my music with my headphones on the way there. And then obviously this is the backpack, so that I could put everything in it and not worry about having to carry it or anything. I just put it on my back. So, oh, and I also had hand sanitizer. I had seen a post quite a few posts recently about over in the US. It's obviously summer there, so they're all doing their markets, and a lot of fellow plushy toy makers are having a problem with kids coming with sticky fingers and gross hands and touching everything, which I had with when you make things that are appealing to kids, you have to kind of expect them to touch your stuff, but there's also a line you have to draw of like, if you've got sticky hands, don't touch unless you're buying. But a few people have put hand sanitizer out so they can ask, like, absolutely pick the toys up and have a feel of them. You know, all of my yarn is like that lovely plush velvet yarn, so there's a certain amount of tactile, you know, part of the buying process, so it makes sense that they would want to pick them up and touch them. So I don't think there's any harm in asking people if they can just sanitize their hands first. So hand sanitizer was the other thing. I also took a camping chair with me, so I had something to sit on, and I think that's about it. Oh, and snacks, lots of snacks. I'm very lucky that Methven, I have lots of friends in Methven, so I texted one of them because the coffee machine, the coffee cart wasn't there today. That usually is there. That should be there. She was away unexpectedly, so I couldn't get a coffee. So I texted one of my friends, and she bought me a coffee. So yeah, so that was my first market of the year. I also did a giveaway leading up to it, and the lady that won was so stoked. So she was supposed to be in Methven that day, and she was going to come by and pick up her prize. She won 2 of my little T-Rex plushies. Hang on, I'll show you because they're super cute. So she won these little guys. I did a giveaway leading up to the market to celebrate my first market of the year, and I just thought it's always nice to do giveaways. So she was really stoked about that, but unfortunately she wasn't able to come pick them up, so I'm going to take them over to her. She's actually only around the corner. I'll probably take them over tomorrow. So that was really cool. So all in all, it went really well. I think I'll definitely do this market again. The plan is that they're going to run it every 2 weeks. So I didn't sell all my stuff, so I don't have to manically crochet like a crazy person to get stock ready. So I think, yeah, I'll do it again, and we'll see how that goes. Let me know if you want more updates like this. Obviously my channel's really small at the moment. I don't really have that many subscribers, and I'm still building up my content, so it'd be great to know what you want to see in crochet videos and things like that. So yeah, drop a comment, and thanks for watching.